Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Blackmail Advice TV, Ringo TV Reactions. What I want to talk about today is just a quick video about the situation that's going on, being talked about on social media regarding Stephen Curry and his wife being booed, by Cleveland fans while promoting a so-called dating show. Now, first thing that we have to get when we deal with this particular issue here is this particular couple, right, has been in the news, have been painted all over social media. His wife have been on Instagram trying to get the attention of men. In all aspects, they're not really in a position to even be talking about a dating show. And what's even sad about this situation is that Stephen Curry is of the so-called Warriors. So why would they use him to speak in front of Cleveland fans? Right? You're of the Golden State Warriors, so why didn't they just use somebody from Cleveland? Why? Why Curry? Why his wife? See, what this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is called a humiliation ritual. Yeah, because you could just see it all over his face. If you look at Stephen Curry's face, you can see the humiliation. You can see the embarrassment on his face. He realized that no matter how successful he is, no matter how much money he may have, that's something we can't run from, being embarrassed. No amount of wealth, no amount of money can shield us from being embarrassed, from being humiliated, from criticism. Nothing can literally shield us from that. And what you need to get from this is that the powers that be is using and putting forth Stephen Curry and his wife to be humiliated in front of the public because they know that their relationship is on the rocks. You understand? And to further prove that it's a ritual is during that particular broadcast where they was being humiliated and embarrassed, they had a little game where they asked little questions about each other, and they had to drink some juice. And if you notice, when it comes to the juice, you had the red juice, right? Then you had the blue juice. Now, when you put all of that together, you literally have a ritual that's taking place. And they were pretty much up against 2 Chainz and his wife. Now, what really is the purpose here? What really is going on? Well, there was a ritual that took place and a choice had to be made. And this really proved what really is going on. Now, I can't recall everything off the top of my head, but maybe you can actually go do the math. But if you look at the video and you realize the amount of times they had to drink the juice, it tells you exactly what's going on in terms of the type of choice or the route that Stephen Curry and his wife made. Because again, when you think about the blue pill, when you think about the red pill, it says a lot about the life that you choose. So the ritual is very, very deep. It's not just a little show. It's not a little game. This is something that is real. It's a public humiliation. It's a sacrifice that's being made. It's very, very deep. And his wife, I believe her name is Ayesha, she can't be trusted because when it comes to her public image, it's not looking good. She's been known for wanting attention from men. She's been known for trying to, I guess, look a little sexy on social media because she never had that type of attention from men. So consequently, she have been embarrassing Stephen Curry for a long time. She's been literally taking this guy through the mud. And you would think that if a woman have this guy, that she would behave herself, that she would be, content with what she have. I mean, you got cars, success, houses, everything. So it's like, why would you want anything else? Like, you're dealing with a guy that is very talented, one of the best shooters in the game, and yet you still want attention from men. So their union as a couple really isn't fit or even qualified to even have a dating show. You know what I mean? And to promote them as the spokespersons for the show when he's from the Golden State Warriors and you're doing this in front of a Cleveland fan, like, this just don't look good, fam. This was bound to go left, and this is why the crowd booed them. You know what I mean? They booed them because really nobody don't want to hear nothing from them no more. He's being replaced, fam. And it's all due to his wife. And that's what nobody can see. This public humiliation is literally a choice that was made, fam. And we got to go deeper into this topic to really uncover the real dark truth. When we consider this humiliation ritual, it's a lot of things you got to look at because when I do these particular videos, again, I want to be thorough. I don't just want it to be like, okay, I'm just sharing some nonsense that the industry is doing, some sort of, entertainment news or some nonsense like this. No, what I want you to get from my reactions when I look at these particular things, and I'm not going to play the video footage because of various reasons. I don't want to mess with none of those sports program networks because they're all computer generated and they love ruining people channels with bogus claims. I really don't have time to be fighting bogus claims. Stephen Curry is literally in a bad situation right now. It's a dangerous spot that he's in. He literally is selling out. He sold his soul at this point. Something is going on and he's not happy with it, but he got to go along with it. And for whatever reason, it's due to his connection to his wife. And I don't know if anybody's talking about this on YouTube, but I believe I'm the only one because I can see right through this. I mean, many people are talking about this and they're just saying that they were embarrassed or, he's from the Golden State Warriors and this and that. That's not what this is about. This is about a public humiliation ritual, a sacrifice where Curry is required to do something that he really don't want to do. It involves his wife because she is used to continually embarrass him, make him look weak in the public eye. And the ritual goes into the blue pill versus the red pill. This is all strategically done in plain sight. In the first part of this video, I told you that I really didn't understand the math of how many times they took the blue versus the red, but with the power of editing, I'm able to stop, start, pause here and there, and I'm able to gather the information. So I have the information before me. I have all of the data, and I want to literally go through it to make a thorough reaction video that you can all actually learn from, because they were competing against 2 Chainz and his wife. Now, I have the scorecard in front of me, and basically what I have here is both Stephen Curry and 2 Chainz and his wife all sold out to the industry. They're still a part of the matrix. What this public ritual sacrifice literally told us is that both Stephen Curry is still in the matrix. They did not take the red pill. They decided to stay, in the matrix. They don't want to be unplugged. They want to keep the blindfolders on. And this is what we see when we look at the first particular question, as we can put on the screen. The first question that comes up, and we're going to go through all of this. It's going to be a thorough breakdown because y'all know how I do my videos. I do them thoroughly. We're going to be using screenshots for this entire thing because everybody on YouTube is using the video clip, and I don't want no parts of the NBA or dealing with none of that nonsense with all these broadcast platforms, because these are little rituals. And one thing they hate is when you break down the rituals for what they really are. The first step that we see is that they are blindfold, and the blindfold is in red, which shows that it's a blood sacrifice. And this is something that you must understand, that in the industry, you have to take the oath, you have to sell your soul. This is something that's required of you, and everything must be done blindfold, right? So these two are blind. These two are literally walking in darkness. They made the choice to be blind. This doesn't make any sense. You can ask a couple what is what and literally see the reaction, but they're doing it blindfold because it gives the illusion of a game. It gives the illusion that we're just having fun when really this is an actual sacrifice. You understand? So in one hand, you have the red pill, and the other hand, you have the blue pill. At this point, Stephen Curry is in a position where he can now make his choice of whether or not he want to go through with the ritual or he's going to choose the red pill. He decides that he's going to literally take the blue pill because this is just the way it is in the industry. Now, out of all of the questions that they were asked, when you tally up the score, they literally got correct questions more on the blue side than the red, which mean they took the blue pill rather than the red. Now with question 1, they asked crazy friends. Who has crazy your friends? And they got it correct, which mean all of the friends that they have in the industry are all crazy. Now you would think that a guy such as Stephen Curry, who is so talented on the court, one of the best shooters in the game, hands down, you can't, argue against that. At the same time, they both have crazy friends. And I don't know about you, but to have crazy friends is not a good thing. It means that all of your friends are lost. It means that all of your friends are in the matrix. It means that all of your friends are still asleep. And they got that particular question correct, which means both of them know, due to the fact that they took the oath, due to the fact that they are part of the industry, that they know that all of their friends must be crazy in order to have any sort of success within the system. Now, moving on from that, we can go to question 2. And again, look at Stephen Curry's face. He know that something is not right. He know this is wrong. And the whole entire game started off with him being booed, which means the people are not pleased with him. You understand? Now, question 2 goes on. It says, who makes weirder noises? Who make weirder noises? Now, this is a very, very personal question here because a lot of people, it went right over their head because they're focused on the fact that they were embarrassed and booed. But see, a guy like me that is spiritually inclined, that actually have knowledge, that actually dwell in the secret place of the Most High, and I'm not connected to the world system, and I'm literally, the type of brother that rolls solo. I don't be mixed mingling with too much people. I don't got no spirits around me that's negative. I am literally to myself, right? I'm able to decipher exactly what's going on within the broadcast. Who makes weirder noises? This is a sexual question to literally find out if Stephen Curry and his wife really do spend time being intimate. And the truth of the matter is they really don't have much of a sex life, allegedly. And because of that, they really don't know each other. And because of that, they got the question wrong. He took of the red drink and she took of the blue drink. Why? Because they really don't know each other to the max. Because if they know who makes weirder noises, they would have both chose the same drink, which means they really don't have much of a sex life. They're really not all of that intimate. And this would explain why his wife want to be in the public. She want to be seen by men. She want to get attention from men. This is why, because they really don't spend time enough around each other so that they can answer the question appropriately. So they chose the wrong answers because they chose each other. And that's not how you answer a question, because it's who make the weirdest noises. It's supposed to be one color, and they didn't choose the right one. That being said, let's move on to the next one. This question 3 says, who is more likely to be the last at the party? Who is likely to be the last at the party? They both got the question right. Now, what color was that? It was the blue. Now, remember, crazier friends, they got that right. Now, who is more likely to be the last at the party. The question was right. Why? Because Stephen Curry is late and he don't understand that his soul is required of him. He don't understand that he is so late, he don't even know what's going on around him. He don't even realize that he is in a public ritual. He's inside of a humiliation ritual, a blood sacrifice. Yeah, that's right. He's the one who is late to the party because he don't have no idea of what's coming in the future. But his wife do. She know exactly what's going on because she's the one who humiliate him all the time. Yeah, that's right. Let's move on to question 4. It says, who could survive longer in the wilderness? Who can survive longer in the wilderness? They got that particular question wrong, fam. Why? Because these two are unable to survive in this wilderness called the industry. The industry is full of vultures. It's full of demonic activity. It's full of satanic people. That is what the industry gives you, fam. And this is the real deal, fam. So they got question 4 wrong. You understand? Because he drank of the blue, she drank of the red. Because none of them can survive in the industry. They really can't survive. Do you understand? Who could survive longer in the wilderness? The wilderness is the industry. You see, the sacrifice that they're doing right now is dealing with the wilderness, which is the industry, fam. You gotta peep the game. You gotta understand what's going on. You gotta wake up, fam. Question 5. Whose personality is more like Charles Barkley? They got that particular question correct. They both chose the blue, which mean they have 2 blues, 1 red. They got a 3 out of 5. Yeah, that's right. Now, why would they say whose personality is more like Charles Barkley? Charles Barkley is a part of the industry. Charles Barkley is a part of the industry. He's a yes man for the industry. You must understand that, fam. You have to understand that he's the type of guy that the industry will use to promote different things, fam. Do you understand me? This is very, very profound. You got to understand what's happening, fam. You got to look between the lines. You got to read between the lines on what's going on in these streets, fam. This is real talk. Because when you compare their score to the score of 2 Chainz and his wife, you understand? Check it out, fam. I'm not going to go through all the questions again with those two, but according to 2 Chainz, his wife and him, they got a score of 4 right out of 5. And let this make sense now. Question 1, they got a blue. Question 2, they got wrong. Question 3, they got a blue. Question 4, they got red. And question 5, they got blue, which mean they have 3 blues, 1 red, which mean 2 Chainz and his wife and so-called Stephen Curry and his wife are all a part of the industry. They made their choice. They made their public ritual and they made it known to the powers that be that they're going to go along with the program. And this is what's happening, fam. You got to wake up to what's going on. This is not just a game show. This is not just entertainment. These people literally made a sacrifice right in front of your face. These people literally had a public ritual right in front of your face. Why would you invite Golden State Warrior Stephen Curry to Cleveland to promote a show in front of Cleveland fans? In front of Cleveland fans, fam. Think about how that looked. You understand? That doesn't make no sense that you would bring a guy from the Golden State Warriors to promote a show, fam. You know, it makes no sense. You could have brung someone from the Cleveland basketball team to literally come up there and represent and promote the show. Why they didn't do that, fam? It makes no sense. But this is what's going down in these streets, fam. Look at Stephen Curry's face. He know he did the wrong thing. He know he's not right. But this is what happens when you're in that industry, fam. This is what happens when you sell out your soul. This is what happens when you do it for platinum and gold. This is what they do to you, fam. This is what they do to you. There's no escaping these type of rituals, fam. There's really no way to escape. It's like once you get involved, there's no way out. Look at his face, fam. Look at his face. He know that he did wrong. He know that he's not right. He know he did something bad, but it's too late. He can't get out now. There's no way out of this. He know he got to go according to the rituals. He got to do what he's told, and he know it's the end. Sad situation, but this is exactly what's going down. You see, no amount of money can protect you from being humiliated. No amount of money can literally shield your emotions when you're booed, fam. Think about this. You're a very talented basketball player and you're on a public stage and people are booing you. That don't feel good when you're booed, fam. You know, that don't feel good when you're booed. You know, it's a real tough situation, you know, especially when you're used to getting cheered on. But anyway, fam, I'm going to get on out of here because you already done know we got to do what we got to do. It is what it is. If you want to go see the video clip with that, all you got to do is search around it for YouTube. You have a lot of channels that have that very same video clip. And most of those channels are not going to be around because they're going to be dealing with a lot of BS from all of those networks. I don't got time for that. I already don't know how the game is on YouTube with those networks. They're crazy. They're very funny. And they have a lot of robots that do their work. If you know what I mean, if you've been on YouTube for thus and so amount of years, you know what I mean by robots. A lot of robots are sent out to literally remove things from those particular platforms that goes against the grain. So this way, the way I do my videos, I'm literally covered because I only used screenshots for those particular scenes there. And I made a lot of sense, a whole lot of sense compared to other people that reacted to those videos. Once again, I keep telling you, Blackmail Advice TV, here on Ringo TV Raw, Ringo TV Reactions. We make the best reactions on YouTube, hands down. That being said, fam, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell for more content, and thumb up the video to show your support. We'll catch you in the next video. I'm out, fam. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Blackmail Advice TV. The only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.